Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do a tiny home. It is officially spring now since last Friday, and we're going to finish out the month with another spring home. We're going to base it off of the color that I should pop on the screen right now, which is Van Gogh Blue. It's a nice pastel blue, and we're going to do a little house that features that color. So I hope you like it. All right, so let me go ahead and build the shell, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here we have our shell. I made a small home. I honestly don't know if this classifies as a tiny. I don't think it does. Oh yeah, well, a small tiny. It's 87 tiles. So we're gonna work with this, and what I'm thinking is that why is this doing this? What I'm thinking is I want to try and use some of the Wonderland, what was it called? Wonderland Playroom Kit. I want to see if I can incorporate some of that stuff because I love Alice in Wonderland. And I thought with the pastel blue, it might look good. So that's why I kind of went with this style of roof, this door. The door that comes with the Wonderland kit was a double wide. It just didn't look right on the house. So we're just doing this right now. I put these lights on the front here, which I plan on putting some plants and stuff around it. And then I put this outdoor light here just to, I sized it down one, just to give us some light because I wanted to see what it looked like in the evening time and the nighttime. And I like the way it looks. I think it's cute. So we're going to go ahead and work on this. I don't know what I'm going to do with the backyard, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to work with this. We've got 2 stories. I plan on having this the bedroom and the bathroom. And then you'll have like a kitchen dining room area here and probably a living room area here is what I'm thinking. So let's get into this, shall we? All right, let me get some lights up here so that we can at least see what we're doing. And I'll wind up taking them down and putting official lights in at some point. But right now, let's just get ourselves some lights so that we can see, and we will go from there. So I need I think an archway would be good here. I think that would be good. How do I want to do this? Actually, should I put an archway or should I just put a door here with the front door right there? Should I have that come in to the table like that? Or should I have like the kitchen come this way? Or should I have this the living space and this the kitchen? Maybe that would be better. Maybe if I had this the kitchen and this the living area, maybe that would work better. Either way, it's still going to be kind of weird, huh? All right, so let me get an archway. I think I want the curved one. Yeah, I think I want the curved one. And I think we'll put it right here because that will give us enough space, wall space for a TV. Since I have the stairs there, I can probably do like a reading nook or something over there maybe. Okay, so I think I want to start with the kitchen today. Let's see what we've got. And we're going with that pastel blue, remember? We have these really cool blue ones that came with the Royalty and Legacies pack, but it's not the right kind of blue. This one here seems a little bit more brown than blue. I mean, the blue is there, don't get me wrong. It probably is the right color blue. So maybe we use this one. Do I want it right there where the window is? I don't think so. I think maybe we will do like this. And then we can put, How do we want to do this? I kind of want, maybe I won't have the dining room in here. Maybe I'll have the dining room. Maybe I'll just have like a bar thingy or something. Can we do that? I mean, we could move the windows up a little bit. Say if I were to put them there. What if we did that? And let's go ahead and look at our appliances. This is a great blue here, but that one you need to restore it. So I don't want to put that one in there. We could do this one. That's a great blue. So we could put this one here, and then we can put the stove here. Or let me take that back. What if we were to grab one of these and put it there like that, and take out, say, this one and put the stove there? Like this one would probably be the best, that because that matches the refrigerator and the cabinets. Okay. I like that. I think this will work. It might not. I might have to take this one out. Let's take that out. And we can put the... let's do this. Delete that. I kind of know what I'm doing. We need a sink. We're going to use that one. I want to grab some of the square windows that I used upstairs, and I want to put them across here. I think that would look really cute, like that. I think that's nice. That's cute. What if we did that? Does that look weird? Let me come down here and do a cutaway. That kind of looks a little weird. I mean, just the color wise. So let's look at the colors. That gray's kind of fun. It's not the right color blue though. That's the thing that kind of bothers me. No, I think the white will do fine in here. Will it though? Now that I'm looking at that stove, maybe if we went with like this one I think probably would look best in here. I like that. That's cute. Okay, and then I need a light up in here. Oh, the Mad Hatter lights are so cute. I want to use them. I'll have to size them down quite a bit though, I think. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I am so in love with those. This is going to be so fun. It's going to be really, really fun. Let's get ourselves some wallpaper. I know there's got to be fun wallpaper. There has to be. The stripes. And then I know I saw some floors. So I know that there's like a really cool floor. Oh gosh, that's so fun. That is so cute. Okay. I need to calm myself a little bit. That's so fun. I love it so much. All right. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can find some curtains. I don't think I'm going to use any on the little windows, but on these side windows probably. And I almost want to do like a white or a tan. Those are so fun. I almost want to use those. They're like a tan color. I kind of like that, to be quite honest with you. Like it's like a yellow color. That shouldn't stop your sim from going in there, right? I hope not. That would suck. Oh, that seems such a shame to block off those. Those look so cute. I wonder if instead, what if we were to put this like this instead? Just so that we could see those counters. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. That's a weird layout for a kitchen, but I really like it. We could even, what if we did this? Took this out and took this out and put the fridge over here instead. I gotta move it away from the wall a little bit though. And then we could move these back just a tad so they're not right in the door. And then we should still have room for a trash bin back there, right? I like this one because it's got such a small footprint. It's like one of my favorite ones to use. It's such a cute little kitchen. I want upper cabinets. Oh, that's so big over those windows. I could probably move the windows down though. I think that's the right blue. So if we were to move that like that, yeah. That's cute. I mean, it sucks that those two are like the exact same, but I still like it. What do the smaller ones look like? Oh, those are so cute too. Why not? Why not? That's cute. And then we could have some nice lights that go underneath of that. How big are these? If we sized them down, what colors do those come in? Oh, there is a nice pastel blue. We have one of those that are the opposite direction. I don't think so. That's okay. That's so cute. I really like that. Oh, I'm in love with it already. I really am. Okay, what else can we put in here? Not much. I really didn't leave myself a lot of space to do anything, did I? But that's okay. We want an alarm in here, definitely. We'll put it kind of off to the side here. Do we want a little rug? This one. That's fun. Does it look too much like a different color blue? You know what? I don't care. I think it's cute. A nice spring wreath to go up in there. That's cute. I like it. Very, very simple kitchen, but I really like it. I like small kitchens. They're so fun. Okay, so this is going to be our seating area, and we want to, what do we want to do? I don't necessarily want to have our back to the door, so best place for the TV is over here. That is a perfect blue. That's so cute, and it's a Comfort 5. I want to use it. I don't know if it makes much sense though, huh? But it is adorable. So we're going to use it. We're going to use this as a little side seat over here. I want to throw one of these in here too, just because it's so cute. So I think I'm going to put it kind of over here. Do we have any floor lights? We do. Oh, so fun. We're shoving this over here too. That. Oh my God, it's so fun. So now we need wallpaper. I kind of want to use this one. That's so bright. Holy moly. Let's get rid of this and this. And we can maybe, instead of using the chandeliers again, we can use some wall lights. I want something playful, obviously. Could use these. These are so cute. What if we put them on the wall over here? Like, say we did that one there. We could potentially put some over here too, like that. That lights up that side of the room. Then on this side, we could do some more on this side. Basically just lined up that archway. That's cute. It's still dark, but that's okay because we can light it up with something else. I need a TV. Oh, that's right. We have the big TVs. I don't even need this, do I? Let's set this over here for right now because I forgot we have these. I think I want the caterpillar one. Yeah, I think I want that. That's so cute. This we could put over here, I think. And we can move this window up. It's not the right color blue, but I do like it. Let's get some flooring in here. That could work. Huh. Or maybe even this color. Actually, this one here. I like that. That's more green, but I think that looks great. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm just going to clutter up a little bit off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decorated a little bit. As you can see, I put up some curtains. I added a coffee table and some books on top of that. I also added some pillows over there to give a little bit more, I don't know, comfort looking, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Over in the corner, I put a plant. And then I put some pictures on the wall in between the windows. Over here, I actually took down some of the wall lights and I decorated that corner. I sized down that light from the Tea Time Solarium kit and put that over there so that I could add some more stuff in that corner to make it feel more like an entryway. I put some pots here. They actually do have plants in them. I don't know why they're not showing them right now. But they do have plants in them. And then I did change the stairs out. They were all white and more contemporary looking. These have like some blue, and that's what I did there. This is again showing you the kitchen. I put that on the ceiling to mirror the floor. I also did the same in there. So it's actually a carpet on the ceiling, but I like the fact that it mirrors it. And I like the fact that it's almost like you could flip it upside down like Alice in Wonderland. So I wanted to use the Wonderland curtains in here, but I really need a taller wall in order to use that stuff, which is a shame, but you know, it's okay. The other thing that I wanted to show you is on this wall, I added that mirror and those pictures over there. So that wall's not completely bare. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go upstairs into the bedroom and the bathroom. I need a door going into the bathroom, and I also want a door going out to this balcony. So let me look for that real quick. Okay, I just used this door. It's the same door or the same pack, the cottage living pack, and I think that looks fine, just like that, you know, double door, open in different directions, but I like it. I'm okay with that. I could flip it so that the handles are next to each other, but I like this opening to the wall on either side, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then we need to get ourselves a bathroom in here. So let's go ahead and look at our plumbing, and I want to look at our showers. We are still in blue. I know that we have this one in like a, I think this is like a pastel blue. I believe it is. Yeah, it is. So we're going to go ahead and put this one here, and then I want to put the sink over here. Let's go back to maybe the standard. I don't know why that's showing as blue. Let me get this wall down because that's clearly black on the bottom. Maybe it's because the fixture, the faucet is blue. I mean, that's possible. This is the blue one, so we might as well do that. And then let's get our toilet. John comes in this bright blue, which I don't want. So I might just grab John in the white, and I want to put John right next to the sinks so that we have enough room. Actually, I think that should give us enough room, and maybe I can put a plant in between. I really want to stick to the pastel blue, but I love the Alice in Wonderlands, or the, excuse me, the Wonderland kit. What is it? Wonderland Playroom Kit. So I want to use that. So it might not be as pastel as I'd like, but I'm enjoying this. So that's what we're going with. Oh, that's so fun. I wish it would fit there, but it does not. That one will work. That's kind of cool. We need to maybe turn it a little bit though. That'll work, I think. Does that look weird? Maybe, but we're going with it. Okay, I know we've got some of the short curtains that we can put in here. Not that we need to put any curtains in here, because we really don't. I kind of like the idea of like super fancy curtains. I was trying to make them work in the living room, but the blue shades were just off. Like these ones, I was trying to make these ones work in the living room, and it just wasn't, because the shade is just not the right shade. But I really wanted it to work. I really did. And then these are the ones for the Wonderland kit. And see how like you need the big tall walls for that. So couldn't use those. That's so fun. I want like crazy curtains for some reason today. These are cute, and I don't think I've ever used them. They're festive curtains. They're not really the right color. I wish they were. They say they're like a light blue. There is a light blue in them, but not what I'm going for. What about these ones? These are a sheer. They could work. I kind of like them. Let's try it. Why not? It's not gonna hurt us. I need flooring in here, and I kind of want to go with this. We'll put it on the ceiling. Maybe I'll use this in both rooms. I think that this needs something fun. Maybe we can use the striped wallpaper again. That might look a little weird with the floor, huh? Not really, honestly. I mean, it is a different color. What if we use the darker blue? Oh my god, that looks so cute. I want to do it. It's not pastel though. It's killing me. This pastel thing is killing me. All right, Stacey, focus. That is closer to the color that we need, so we're gonna use that. Maybe we'll do it in here too. I don't know. We'll see. I think it looks good for the bathroom though. You know what? We went way far away from this Van Gogh blue, didn't we? We'll try to get back. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try. Maybe we go with this one. That's a fun one. Does this one go up? It does. Let's use that one. Let's bring a little bit of fun in here. I feel like we need it. I feel like we don't have enough fun. Can I get a fun rug maybe? This one is nice. I'm okay with that. Let's move this a little bit this way. Same with this. That way you are standing on the rug there. The fact that this kind of like the toilet is a little strange right there. What if we do that more? It's not centered under the window, but I don't really mind. Okay. All right. We got this. We want to bring this in here. We're going to shove it back here. I don't think that I'm gonna do a toilet paper holder. I don't know. I mean, the curtain is right there. Do you know what I mean? And the plant is on the other side. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I think what I'm gonna do is put a toilet paper roll on the back of the toilet, and we'll do it in the floral. We'll put a couple actually. Why not? I kind of want another box of tissues in here. And I don't really need anything else in here. I like that. It's a very simple bathroom, but I think it's cute. Let me look at it this way. I think that's cute. I'm okay with it. All right. Bathroom. We want to grab this, and I want to bathroom. I meant bedroom. Put this here. And I'm not going to use... I might use curtains. Where do I want the bed? I think, honestly, as weird as this might sound, I think I might want the bed right here. Let's get ourselves a bed, because I know that we don't have one that is Wonderland inspired, but I'm sure we can find something. I'm definitely sure we could find something. We could even do something cute like this, like 2 of those or something. It's possible. This is super cute too with the yellow. Oh, what if we did this? I kind of like that. I want to do it. I think we can make it work. It's going to be a hard sell with that floor though, but I think we can make it work. Let's go into end tables and see what we've got. I'm going to have to move that bed out just a tad, I think. I think I could fit a dresser over here. We could go with maybe something like this. That could work. That one's really fun too. But I think this one's probably the best one. We could sit it like right here and then maybe put another mirror in here. That's not too bad. I could use the Mad Hatter lights again up here. What if we put yeah, I don't know. Unless what if we were to put them more like this? Would that stop your sim from coming up the stairs? It might, huh? But it might not. I kind of want to put them there. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't think it should stop your sim from coming up. I like that. I'm leaving it there. Let's pick out a wallpaper real quick. Well, not real quick, but you know what I mean. Is that too much? I really want to use it. I really, really want to use it. Okay, hear me out. Let's use it as a, let's do a Sandra Pica on this one. And let's put it on this wall and this wall. And then we'll get a nice solid color to go with it, right? We have this basic blue pastel here that we can use. Yep, but I think I want to change that floor unless I can find a rug. Nope, I got to change the floor. What am I going to change it to? Maybe this? Oh, I feel like it needs to be done. Yeah, I like that. I mean, the fact that this light gives you more of a yellow than a white throws you off because these are blue. Do you know what I mean? This wallpaper, these doors, they're blue. The bed is blue. So maybe what we need to do is put a saucer in here. I really don't want to. I hate using saucers. I don't know why. I just don't like using them. I like having more ambiance lights, but you can clearly see there's more blue going on. So we could maybe put it over here just to balance out the room a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll do that. I really hope that your sim can walk up there. They should be able to. I don't see a reason why they can't. Actually, you know what I'll do real quick? I'll take off move objects and then we'll see. Yeah, so it should be fine. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating and then I'll probably decorate the outside as well. And then I'll come back and show you the finish. Okay? All right, everybody. I finished the outside. I decorated the bedroom some more. And let's look at it real quick. So here's your front. I went crazy on the flowers like I always do in the front. And I put a pond in the back like I do a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. I used more of the Wonderland Playroom Kit here in the front. You'll see it. We did the chess table over here on your left, which is fun. And we put a little table out front here if you wanted to have snacks or something out here. I didn't use more than that, really. There's really some really awesome stuff in the kit. However, you need taller walls in order to do it. And I think you would have to plan it out a little bit more than what I was doing. So yeah, I didn't use much more, but as you can see, I used some stuff from Enchanted by Nature. I thought it fit really well. And I liked it a lot. I liked the way it all came together. And I think it looks gorgeous. I love it. I put the Cheshire Cat there in the corner. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. One of my favorite characters ever. You have an easel right here. Like I said, the chess table and the little table there. On this balcony, you just have a yoga mat and a telescope. And I thought that was good enough for that space. When you come down here, if I can get my camera to work. When you come down here and you come in your front door, you are greeted with your living room. And I think it turned out really cute. I would have loved to use one of the bookcases here. There's two different ones in the Wonderland kit, but it just didn't work out. And I tried. I moved a couple of things around off camera to see if I could make it work, and it just didn't. So you pretty much saw this, so I'm not really gonna talk you through it too much. See, I told you there were plants in there. The same with the kitchen. I thought about putting in a sliding glass door there so you could go out to the backyard, but then I decided to put in the pond, which I feel fits really well with the house, so that's why I did it. I'm talking really loud, so I apologize. I added those herbs underneath of the window because I like them and I think they're cute. Now, as you can see on the screen, we've had the color blue, the Van Gogh blue, pastel blue. This turned out more green than blue, I'll be honest with you. But when I came into it, I wanted to use that pastel blue. That's why the kitchen has pastel blue cabinets, or at least they came up as pastel blue. The appliances are classified under blue. Everything looks green in this room. The wallpaper is blue, actually. It's because of those lights. And I really wanted to use those lights, so everything looks a little bit more green than what it actually is. Just FYI, because that's why I threw a saucer back in this light, and I did so in the bedroom as well, because everything looked so green. That couch is actually more blue. The curtains are more blue. The table is more blue. You know what I mean? So like, I was kind of bummed out that the blue didn't show up as much as I wanted it to, but it is what it is. I used the wallpaper throughout. There was a couple different wallpapers with the Wonderland Playroom Kit, so I tried to use them as best I could. I did feature walls with the Wonderland wallpaper, and I sized that down. That's from the Royalty and Legacies pack, and I sized it down, and the color fit the wall really well, so I used it. You got a little seating area over here with a little pup. I went a little crazy with throwing some plants in that corner because it was like a really weird one square unused corner because of the stairs, so I just threw a whole bunch of plants in there, and I thought it turned out really cute. I use those lights again up here. I did wind up changing the floor here. I did have that as the floor as well, but I like the carpet. I think it looks a lot better. This bed is also classified as under blue. Again, those lights wind up making everything more yellow. So I did put a saucer over here to kind of balance it out. But a lot of this stuff is classified under blue. When you go through this door, it's your bathroom. Now your bathroom looks really blue, but I only used a saucer in here, and that's probably why. So you've got some of that pastel blue on the walls. I used that flooring in here, and this is where that blue really shines. It might be a little bit darker than the swatch that you see on the screen, but I really like it. I think it turned out nice, and it's, you know, just a simple, cozy little bathroom. I like it. And then on the adjoining door here is your balcony. Like I said, you have a yoga mat and you have a telescope so you can spy on everybody fishing over there. So if we go back out, I'm just going to go through the wall here and look down. So as you can see, I went crazy with all the flowers. Now all the flowers that I used were mainly blue or under the blue category. Those wall plants that are at the windows, I don't know what you would call them, the window baskets, they are classified under blue. So I used those because I thought they were cute. And same with that up at the round window, classified under blue. Don't know why. Maybe the planter box is what they consider blue, but I thought it looked cute, and so I used it. You have lots of flowers back here, like I said, blues and whites, and just tried to keep it very blue. I put some dragonflies, some fireflies, and lily pads in this pond, but you know, maybe it's a cop-out for me not landscaping that much, but I do go a little crazy around the front of the house. So yeah, I usually always play on smaller lots anyway, so I don't really have a lot of space for landscaping in my normal play. So I tend to go a little crazy and clutter it up quite a bit so that it looks full. You know what I mean? So this is the house. I really like it. I enjoyed doing this very much. And I hope that you guys like it too. If you did, hit the like button, leave a comment, and yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see me do, let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.